your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. Bit of a windy day out there today. We had some breaks in the clouds, especially through the afternoon. Broken up, most of them for now, but there's still a little bit lingering off to the west that are going to move through for the next few hours. Temperature right now is 35 degrees in Providence. That wind has calmed down. We're looking at a westerly wind at about 8 miles per hour, and that's pretty much the theme across the region. The stronger winds from earlier today have been settling down. That helped in the drying process from the wet surfaces and the puddles that were out there as a result of all that rain that we had yesterday and last night. So we're getting things dried out all across the region at this time, and temperatures mostly still in the mid and upper 30s from Providence to the coast to the Cape. But it does get a little bit cooler as you go off to the north and west. Still above freezing, though, all the way up towards Worcester and out to Springfield. And this is where we're finding a little bit of cloudiness at the present time. As we look further to the west, we got sub-zero readings in Bismarck, North Dakota. Yeah, and there's some real cold air that's pooling up in here. And it's looking to me like it's going to be moving in here Christmas weekend. And as it comes in, before it gets here, it's going to be preceded by some wet weather. I think it's going to be more in the form of liquid. I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a little bit here. All right, right now, things are relatively quiet across much of the nation. There's a small storm system exiting the southeastern U.S., and you can see the big storm that's sitting over Nova Scotia. That's actually going to kind of wander around for a couple of days. Not going too far away, still dealing with a bit of a blocking pattern in the North Atlantic. But we'll start out with sunshine tomorrow, and then comes a little patch of clouds for the afternoon, and they'll move on by for tomorrow night and clear us out into Monday morning. Now, Monday's going to become a breezy day again because look what this low is. It's kind of coming back at us a little bit, and high pressure is coming in from the west. So the pressure gradient between the two centers of pressure are going to create that wind during the course of the day on Monday. So it'll be a cooler feeling day. But then that wind diminishes as we go on into Tuesday with plenty of sunshine to continue. Now, jumping ahead into Wednesday night, we're going to be watching a storm system coming out from the west. This is the one that's going to be perhaps developing a system right near the eastern seaboard for us as we go into Thursday night. So high pressure will give ground, and we'll be watching a lot of precipitation developing along the east coast. Now, the big question is, where does the low pressure area form going into Thursday night? This will be the key. And right now, a lot of the long-range computer model guidance is suggesting this is going to be an inside runner. That means it's going to be tracking to our west. If that's the case, we're going to stay warm through the entire event on Friday and just get rain. But if it does redevelop off the coastline and then move out to sea, then it would be a different story. We'd get into some snowfall. There are some solutions suggesting that, so really we have to work out those details over the next couple of days. But right now, this is seemingly like the more favorable track where it puts us on the warm side, giving us a lot of rain and wind on Friday. But there could be still the chance of getting a little bit of snow. But then it's all out of here as we go into Saturday, so clearing for Christmas Eve day and Christmas Day itself with much colder conditions coming on into the region. So here's the recap. Things are relatively quiet, seasonably cold. Hanukkah begins tomorrow evening. It stays with the bright sunshine all through Wednesday, with temperatures near 40 degrees for highs, and winter begins on Wednesday, 4:47 in the afternoon. Then it looks like that threat of rain coming in for Thursday night into Friday clears out of here for Christmas Eve day on Saturday. But look how cold it is. The high only 30 degrees at that point in time. That's your latest forecast.